everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariah if you are new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Today I am doing a review on Curology, which I'm sure you have heard of already if you're not living under a rock. And if you're on YouTube, you probably have seen an ad for Curology before. So I was kind of skeptical even trying Curology, mostly because a lot of the influencers or brand ambassadors that have reviewed the product were clearly paid for promoting it, or they were sent it for free to try. So, you know, I always see things like that, and you always have to wonder, are their intentions actually pure? Did they really use the product? Did it really help clear their skin? So you always have to be kind of a skeptic. However, I do know a few people personally that have used Curology and they had really good results. And so I do see a dermatologist who I've seen for a few years now. And so we have an ongoing relationship, and she has had me on multiple prescription medications or topical treatments over the course of a few years. However, right after I saw her last, which had been in October, I believe, or right at the end of September, early October, my skin just started freaking out. So it was just at the beginning stages of that when I saw her, and she noticed it. She was like, that's kind of weird for you, because normally my acne has mostly been in the oily areas of my skin, so the T-zone as they call it, the forehead, the nose, and kind of like the chin. However, my skin, which I'll show closer in a minute, it kind of started breaking out more on the cheeks and jaw, and that usually isn't normal for me. So she noticed it. She thought maybe it was just an irritation from a product that I had been using that she prescribed me. So we stopped that. However, my skin just continued to get worse, and unfortunately I wasn't going to be seeing her again until the middle of January, so about 3 months later. And at this point I am just like fed up with my skin. I can't really get in to see her sooner just because that's how booked out their office is, and I don't want to go see anyone new just because she knows me, she knows my skin, and I'm just trying to be patient to see her next. So then I'm seeing these ads for Curology, free trial, all you have to do is pay shipping. And I'm like, well, what's the harm? Like, the worst thing that can happen is I try it and my skin gets worse. And then I see my dermatologist, you know? So at this point, I'm thinking my skin already feels worse to me. I mean, I'm willing to try anything at this point, right? I figured, you know, why not? Why not try it? So you get onto their website to do the free trial, and you do have to kind of take them on a skin history. So I'm not really gonna go into the full-on details about Curology, but I do know that it's not necessarily like a dermatologist, but it's like a dermatology provider. So like the person that analyzed my skin and then prescribed me something was like a physician assistant, I believe. So it's not necessarily like a board certified dermatologist, but it's a provider or something like that. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. But they do take your skin history into account. You send photos of your skin and kind of just give some more background, and then from there they send you your customized treatment plan, which always includes a cleanser, a treatment, and then the moisturizer. So from my understanding, they try to take a very gentle approach compared to some other medications or topical treatments that a dermatologist might give you, like a benzoyl peroxide or a retin-A or something like that. Now, I believe Curology does have some of those products, but I think they give them in smaller percentages or not as strong of a concentration. So from what I've understood, at least the cleansers and the moisturizers are supposed to be very, very gentle. So no like salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide washes or anything like that. So on my customized treatment plan, once I send in the photos, based on my photos and medical history, I received a leave-on cream, and my specific formula was supposed to target acne and dark spots. Based on my photos, she chose 3 active ingredients to target those things, and in the future, she said we can tweak it to tackle other goals that I shared. So right now, I'm pretty much was just saying my skin is just freaking out, but I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation and scarring too from this flare-up, and so I was kind of nervous about that. So in my cream specifically, and remember this is different for every single person, but in my cream specifically there is zinc, which is supposed to tackle acne causing fungi and bacteria, clindamycin, which I have been on before for my dermatologist. And I was kind of happy to see this again because it's been over a year since I've been on clindamycin, but I thought it did help my skin a lot. It's an antibacterial and it fights inflammation and acne causing bacteria. I like that it fights it on the outside because I think a lot of people are quick to jump on just regular antibiotics that you ingest, and I think that wouldn't be my first choice ever, just because I really am big into gut health. And you know, once you take an antibiotic, it's not just killing the bad gut bacteria, it's killing the good bacteria. And so you want to make sure you are taking probiotics and stuff too. And you know, it can take months to replenish, if not years, to replenish what was killed off from an antibiotic. So I never want to jump to using antibiotics if I don't have to. So I was excited to have a topical antibacterial. And then niacinamide, which is like a holy grail product allegedly in the beauty and skincare community right now. I know a lot of people and skincare gurus that really talk about niacinamide. So that's in there at 4%. It's an antioxidant that reduces inflammation, redness, and dark spots. And it does say it's normal to expect improvement. I think they say between 4 to 8 weeks about. So just stick with it. They do say within the first 2 to 3 weeks, just to try to keep everything simple, not to use anything irritating. So no brushes and scrubs, benzoyl peroxide, BHA, AHA, topical vitamin C, or retinol. So I did pretty much cut out all of these. I think there were maybe twice a week where I used like a salicylic acid toner, just when I felt like my skin was feeling really, really broken out. But other than that, the first week for sure, I didn't use any of those. And it does say, this is my recommended routine to apply Curology before bed. So like my customized formula before bed. And then in the morning, just wash with the gentle cleanser, apply a moisturizer and a sunscreen. And at night, use the gentle cleanser, apply a thin layer of the Curology, leave on, and then a moisturizer, of course. So I did take a bunch of photos during the course of this month, and I also took some videos too. I'll kind of rewind, take you back in time, and show you the first day that I received my Curology box, what my skin was looking like, and then kind of a week update, the 30-day update, and then today is about, I would say 40 or 45 days after receiving. And overall, I really like Curology just because it's simple and it's helpful for people that maybe can't afford to get into a dermatologist. I know, for instance, like my dermatologist, every time I go, it's a $30 visit fee just for my copay to see her. And that's not even including how much I'm paying for my prescriptions or anything else on top of that. So it can get pricey to go see a dermatologist. So I think this is a great affordable option. I do like that they approach it in a more gentle approach and they don't want to start you off with anything crazy right away. I know some people are a little critical of the fact that the percentages aren't as high because there are some skincare brands like The Ordinary or some other over-the-counter products that you can buy that have higher percentages of some of these ingredients in them. So you kind of can maybe get these same ingredients over the counter, especially like The Ordinary does have a product that has zinc and niacinamide in it. And my dermatologist had tried me on that before. But the niacinamide in that product is like a 10% niacinamide, I think. And so sometimes that can just be a little too overwhelming for people at first. So that's why I actually was a little bit nervous too, because I noticed when I first received my niacinamide, I just picked it up at Ulta. Probably a couple weeks after that is when this breakout really started. And I also used the CeraVe PM moisturizer, which also has niacinamide in it. And both of these were recommended by my dermatologist. And I mean, a lot of people recommend niacinamide. And so I was starting to realize, probably maybe November-ish, December-ish, what if niacinamide is actually causing my breakouts? Because I've never had breakouts here before. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. So I thought, let me try Curology. I didn't know they were going to send me a product that had niacinamide in it. but it is at a lower percentage. So I was feeling kind of optimistic about it. And then I was feeling optimistic with just a gentle cleanser and a gentle moisturizer. So overall, I like the cleanser. It's very, it really is gentle. It's not harsh. It doesn't burn my skin at all. It foams and lathers very nicely, even if you don't use a lot. And it does feel like it gets, you know, like the dirt off. However, I do definitely do the double cleanse method too, where if you have makeup on, you know, you rub oil or like a cleansing balm all over your face first to remove makeup, then go in with the cleanser, then go in with the cream after you pat your skin dry, and then go in with the moisturizer. And I do like the moisturizer too. It's not overly thick, but it's not too thin like a gel-like cleanser either. But let's get into what you're all here for, the results. So I will insert photo collages at the end, but let me show you some video. Hi, today is December 8th and my Curology package just showed up. So let's see what my skin looks like today. Please excuse my dog's nails tapping on the kitchen floor, but I wanted to be fully transparent and show my skin accurately, no makeup, with the redness and everything. Yes, I need my eyebrows done and could probably go for my lip too, but let's focus on the skin, people, okay? Yeah. So yeah, this is my problem area at the moment. All right, just a very brief update. It's the 15th today. Obviously not expecting a quick fix or anything, but just kind of documenting the process. I am kind of frustrated that I have these two pimples coming up now, because until now, my left side of my face has kind of been like my saving grace, like my good side, my non-pimple side, and now I have these coming up here. Forehead for the most part's okay. Redness around here. Okay, today is January 10th. Tried to come to the same lighting in my kitchen, and let me take my glasses off and show my skin today. I did have this fun guy pop up last night. I'll also try to insert a few photos that I made collages of too. Today I don't have any makeup on other than mascara, Rare Beauty lip balm, and some eyebrow stuff. So I'm gonna zoom you in and show you my skin. I will note I felt actually pretty good at the 30-day mark. I felt like 30 days in when I made a collage was looking pretty good, especially when I compared my results from about a month ago, or about 2 months ago. For about 2 months ago to 30 days of using Curology, I really did see a really good difference. But then this past week, out of nowhere, some new acne started popping up on my chin, like some pus-filled acne, which I haven't had in a while. So it's kind of hard not to get discouraged, but I'm going to keep using the Curology for now. I did see my dermatologist about 2 weeks ago, and she has me, she wanted me to try an antibiotic as a last resort before Accutane, but I don't really want to use the antibiotic, so I'm still just on my spironolactone that I've been on for like over a year. So right now I'm just sticking with the Curology until I see her next, and then we're gonna discuss if I'm going to move forward with Accutane or not. So Curology also was kind of like that last step where I'm like, okay, I've literally tried everything. Like when I went to see my dermatologist, she has a check mark, a checklist of every single thing that you try before Accutane, and I have tried every single thing except for this one antibiotic and Accutane. So that's where I'm at right now. So here's my skin today. Let me zoom you in. Oh geez, it's like so cringy just looking at it. Like earlier this week, I felt like the acne itself wasn't bad. It was just the scarring and hyperpigmentation that was bad. But now I do have some active acne again. This side's kind of like my good side. So if you saw me from this side, I think it looks fine. But these are all new. So I guess I'm just making the video to show that skin can definitely be tricky, that it seems like no product is necessarily a holy grail that's going to cure your skin in 30 days. However, I did feel good after 30 days, and I know flare-ups happen. I'm going to continue to keep using it for a little while and see what happens. I'm also going to be getting a chemical peel on Monday. Today is Saturday, so in a couple days from now, I'm going to be getting a chemical peel, and I will probably document that process as well. So if you're interested in more skincare related videos, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you've tried Curology, if you've had success or not. Other than that, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.